A little bit more up to the north, but then you get down south into the Denver area, about a trace reported in the Centennial area from Pete Richards. So this is just the beginning. The next couple of hours, we're going to see a lot more of this. Jim, I'll have the specifics on projections in Denver coming up.
All right, Justin, thanks very much. Right now to Kelly Worthman, the Mobile Weather Lab live in Genesee, really coming down. What's that like on the roads, Kelly?
Well, we're seeing the snow, and we're certainly even feeling it with the wind, and you can feel it and see it even when you're on the roadway. Here, taking a live look at I-70, you can see a little bit of traffic. And what I mean by you can feel it when you're on the roadways, it's already starting to get pretty slick along I-70 with this constant blowing snow and, of course, these dropping temperatures. But we want to show you really what's coming towards the city. Here's a look at Berthoud Pass. We shot this video for you driving along the pass just a little more than an hour ago, and you can really see the blowing snow and the accumulating snow along the roadways there. That's just a real telltale sign of what's happening in our mountains and slowly but surely moving towards the metro area. These are the conditions we're going to be monitoring for you all night. A good sign. One thing that I can tell you that we're also seeing out here in the mountains and in the foothills, Jim, is that we are seeing those CDOT plows. I've seen at least a half dozen out here already doing their best to make sure that these roads are clear, even though there might not be a heavy commute given that it's Christmas Day. They want to make sure that these roads are safe to travel. We'll keep you posted. Till then, live from Genesee, Kelly Worthman, CBS 4 News.
Kelly, thanks. You talked about the road crew staying ahead of the storm on Christmas Day. They started prepping yesterday so they could be out as soon as the snow started building on the streets this evening. Right now, our Karen Morford reporting in from one of the CDOT hubs. Karen, sounds like they're on full deployment this holiday.
Yeah, that's right, Jim. They said the city, both and CDOT, say that they have all hands on deck for this storm. And you can see that behind me here. They are loading up these trucks and headed out to the streets as quick as they can. Now, because of the holiday, though, they say they don't anticipate a lot of drivers will be out on the streets tonight. Maybe a few more tomorrow, but either way, their job is to make sure things are safe for those who are out.
Before the storm rolls in, the plows are already rolling out.
It's Colorado. You don't know what to expect, but we're ready to go once the snow starts accumulating.
70 trucks and 70 drivers will be out in Denver. City crews spent the week converting paving trucks into snow plows in preparation for several inches of snowfall. CDOT has 50 trucks ready to go in the mountains and another 80 set to take on the Front Range.
You'll see our plows out there working to make sure that you can get back and forth to Grandma's house safely.
While sitting behind the wheel of one of these plows might not be the best way to spend the holiday, CDOT's Amy Ford says when it comes to clearing the streets, the holiday can work in their favor.
We recognize that some people will have to go to work on Friday. Obviously, we want to make sure the roads are clear for them, but a little less traffic will help out.
Now, the good news that the snow is supposed to stop falling by afternoon tomorrow. That's good news for anyone traveling over the weekend. Some bad news, though. CDOT says that they're anticipating more than 40,000 vehicles will be traveling through the Eisenhower Tunnel on Sunday alone. So anyone headed out this weekend might want to think about what time they're leaving in order to avoid some of that traffic. Also, CDOT wants to remind anyone who's going to be out on the streets to take things slow and plan for a little bit of an extra, some extra travel time because it's going to be a long and slow drive. Reporting live in Denver, Karen Morford, CBS 4 News.
Thanks, Karen. A widespread storm like the one we're seeing today, relatively rare in Colorado. Usually, the snow pounds one part of our state, while the others see little or no snow. For example, back in February of 2012, snow and wind clobbered the Palmer Divide, then pushed north. Highlands Ranch, Aurora, and Castle Rock had 8 to 10 inches of snow, but in Denver, the official total was just an inch. In tonight's CBS 4 weather special coming your way at 6:30, meteorologist Dave Aguilera explains this phenomenon, taking a look at why one side of town can be covered with a foot of the stuff while the other side gets just a trace. So we hope you watch CBS 4's Extreme Winter Weather, a special report tonight at